Facts about Dubai 20 facts. First, the Burj Al Arab Hotel uses enough gold to cover the Mona Lisa painting 46,265 times. The interior of the Burj Al Arab is decorated with around 1,790 square meters of 24 karat gold leaf. With that, you could cover 46,265 Mona Lisa paintings. Second, humans arrived in Dubai a long time ago. Dubai's growth has been phenomenal in the last few decades, but it's an area that has long been the site of human communities. Archaeological finds such as spearheads have revealed that there were humans in the area over 100,000 years ago. Back then, the region was largely grassland, making it a great place for those early hunter gatherers to rear their livestock. Third, Dubai's artificial palm islands use enough sand to fill 2.5 Empire State Buildings. Constructing Dubai's palm islands required 94 million cubic meters of sand. The Empire State Building is only 37 million cubic meters. In fact, the amount of rock and sand used here could form a 2-meter wide wall that would circle the globe 3 times. Fourth, Dubai has links to mysterious ancient civilization. There are few records of Dubai that date back to before the 18th century, so it's difficult to know whether those first early human visitors stuck around. However, archaeologists have found evidence to suggest that the land that now constitutes Dubai was inhabited around 2500 BCE during what is known as the An-Nar period. It is also thought that the settlers of this period had links to the mysterious Mayan civilization. These ancient people controlled the region's lucrative copper trades and were famous for their superior shipbuilding skills. Fifth, the police force in Dubai spends more on each of their supercars than it costs to send a child to college in the USA. An interesting fact about Dubai's police force uses supercars to impress tourists and show how classy the city is. This includes cars such as the Ferrari FF, Lamborghini Aventador, and an Aston Martin 177. And they hold a world record for the fastest police car, a Bugatti Veyron, which they purchased for $1.6 million. Bedouin people helped to shape the city. Bedouin or desert dwellers have lived throughout the UAE, including Dubai, for thousands of years, taking the name from the Arabic word Badawin, meaning people of the desert. The first tribes to arrive in the region were mainly nomadic camel headers. However, Bedouins went on to many different trades, including working as fishermen and pearl divers, building the wooden boats that are still used in the Dubai Creek today. Their tenacity and adaptability helped to fuel Dubai's growth in its early stages. Today, many of the Bedouin tribes have kept their traditions alive, living in desert communities and speaking their original Badawi language alongside Arabic. Seventh, the tallest building in the world is located in Dubai, which is Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa, which can be seen from 95 km away and is 163 stories high, is the tallest building in the world, with a total height of 829.8 meter and a roof height of 828 meter. The Burj Khalifa has been the tallest structure and building in the world since its topping out in 2009. It also has one of the fastest elevators in the world, which you can take up to the observation deck to enjoy an incredible view of Dubai. 8th, Dubai had the first public school in the Emirates, founded in 1912 by pearl merchant Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmed bin Dalmok. Al Ahmadiyya School provided an education for children from all different backgrounds. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, is a former pupil. Located in Daira, it was the first public school in the region. While the curriculum was originally focused around the study of the Quran. It later included subjects such as science and geography, as well as vocations such as pearl diving. The school became too small to cater to all of its pupils by the late 1950s, so teaching was moved to a new location. In 1994, work began to lovingly restore the building in order to preserve its traditional Emirati architecture, converting it into a museum detailing the educational history of the city. Ninth, 25% of all cranes in the world were once located in Dubai. During the height of the property boom, Dubai's skyline was filled with cranes. Some say the city was home to almost 25% of the world's cranes, but this might be a bit of an urban legend as other sources only state 2 or 3%. Nevertheless, the number of cranes in Dubai was and still is crazy, and the city keeps developing. 10. Pearl diving was Dubai's first major industry. Before oil was discovered in Dubai in the late 1960s, the city's main trade was pearl diving. In the early 20th century, there were around 300 doors working from Dubai Creek, employing more than 7,000 men by 1917. This included almost the entire male population of Dubai. Pearl diving was certainly no easy profession. Sailors would be away at sea from May to September, diving for up to 14 hours each day. It also required great skill. Divers reached depths of up to 40 feet on a single breath, scoring the seabed with a weight tied around their waist. 11th, roughly 85% of Dubai's population is foreign. It is estimated that around 15% of Dubai's population are Emirates, while the other 85% are expatriates. Most of the workers building Dubai's hundreds of skyscrapers immigrated to the United Arab Emirates from India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. As a result, they now comprise over 50% of the city's population. The class divide is big, with many of the immigrant workers living and working in horrible conditions, while Emirates have their rent, education, and medical bills paid for, and upper class foreigners earn extremely attractive salaries. 12th, Dubai's oldest building is over 230 years old. Dubai is famous for its stunning modern skyline as well as for its historic architecture. The city's oldest building is Al Fahidi Fort, and its construction dates back to 1787. Back then, it was used to guard the town from attacks by land and sea. In 1969, it was announced the unused building would be converted into a museum. 2 years later, it was officially open, offering the public a chance to learn more about Dubai's history and glimpse artifacts dating as far back as 3000 BCE. The Dubai's museum attracted thousands of visitors each year until it closed for renovation in 2020. 13. In Dubai, robots are replacing illegal child labor in camel racing. Camel racing is a very popular sport in Dubai, similar to what football is to the USA and hockey to Canada. Given the camel's size, only children can participate in racing them instead of allowing Dubai residents children to participate. There has been a problem in the past with having children illegally trafficked into the country to race camels. The rest of the world eventually caught onto the issue and has since put a stop to it for the most part. Leave it to Dubai to come up with a solution. Now, child sized robots are being built and are racing the camels. They cost anywhere from $300 to $10,000. 14. Cars were rare in the 1960s. Dubai grew rapidly from the late 1960s thanks to the discovery of its oil reserves in 1966. A great example of just how much the city has changed is by the number of cars on its road. Today, there are around 1.4 million registered vehicles in Dubai. But can you guess how many there were in 1968? It may be hard to imagine now, but back then, there were just 13 registered cars in the city. 15th. Until recently, Dubai had no addresses, no zip codes, no area codes, and no postal system. Due to the rate at which Dubai has been growing, it never developed a standard address system. Instead of an address line on a mailing label, there was a space where residents could draw a map or write out specific instructions, such as after you pass the White Mosque, it's the first street to the left, blue door. It wasn't until 2015 that Dubai started assigning so called Makani numbers to all buildings to help identify them. 16. You can see the UAE founding fathers in Hatta. The United Arab Emirates was formed in 1971, with six of the seven emirates coming together to create the new country. The arrangement was led by Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the former ruler of Abu Dhabi, and Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, the former ruler of Dubai. In 2017, the UAE's founding fathers were celebrated through an 80-meter high mural painted alongside the Hatta Dam, created by German street artist Case McCallum, the artwork in one of the largest murals in the world. The city of Hatta is historically important for other reasons too. Archaeologists have found more than 50 ancient tombs in the area, as well as jewelry and painted rocks. 17. You pay no income tax in Dubai. Apart from an often very attractive salary, you also won't have to pay any income taxes when you make your money in Dubai. This attracts a lot of people who come to Dubai with the idea of saving a good amount of money in a short amount of time. Too bad, it is also very easy to spend a lot of money in Dubai. 18. Falconry is an ancient tradition. Falcons have long been associated with Emirati culture, and for good reason. Those majestic birds have been a crucial asset for the Bedouin for thousands of years and have been trained to hunt for prey in the isolated desert. Over more recent years, falconry has become a very popular sport in Dubai, so much so that the has a hospital dedicated to them, and they are also the only birds allowed to travel inside planes. 19. Dubai loves gold. Do you want to buy some gold? There are ATMs in Dubai that dispense gold bars. Or visit Dubai's popular gold souk, a traditional market with over 380 retailers. More than 25% of the world's physical gold passed through Dubai. But the funniest Dubai fact when it comes to their love of gold is that they hold a world record for making the longest gold chain. The chain measures 5,522 meters. 20. Dubai is home to a 3D printed office building. Dubai hit headlines in 2016 when it becomes the first city in the world to have successful constructed a building using 3D printing techniques. 3 years later, in December 2019, the Emirate achieved another first, the world's first 3D printed office building, which also happens to be the largest 3D printed building in the world. The two-story office building stands at 9.5 meters tall and took only 3 construction workers and a printer to erect. There will actually be many more 3D printed buildings popping up over the city over the next decade. The government has set a target to use 3D printing in 25% of all buildings construction by 2030.